In today's lesson, we will be looking at how to find the perimeter of 2D shapes. So, we've got a 2D shape, and to find the perimeter, we can imagine walking around the outside of the shape. So, starting at one corner, walking all the way to the other corner, that happens to be 15 meters. Walking down the shape, that will be 5 meters. Walking back across the shape, which will be 15 meters, and walking up will be 5 meters. Adding up all those sides will give you the perimeter, and that is 40 meters. So the perimeter of a shape is the distance around the shape itself. So you're adding up all the sides of the shape. So let's go through two examples. Starting with the first example, we have a rectangle. We've got two missing sides, so we need to know what those sides are. Because it is a rectangle, that will be 12 centimeters, and that will be 5 centimeters. So to find the distance around to find the perimeter, we are adding up all the sides, which will give us the distance around the shape. So that will be 5, add 12, add 5, add 12, which will give us 34 centimeters. And that is part A. So that is the perimeter of the shape in part A. Now looking at part B, we have a triangle, and we have all the sides of the triangle, so that's 9 and 6 and 13. To find the perimeter, we are adding up all the sides of this triangle. So that is 9, add 6, add 13, which will give us an answer of 28 centimeters. So now on your own now, I want you to pause this video and try the 5 questions appearing on your screen now. The answers will follow once you press play. So pause now. The answers to these questions are appearing on the screen now, so mark your work. When you are ready to move on, please proceed. Right, so we have this particular shape now, but we don't know all of the sides. So the first thing we are going to do is find the missing sides. So we don't know side A and we don't know side B. So let's start off with side A. We know that this 12 centimeters over here and this side must be equal. So 12 centimeters is equal to 5 centimeters plus whatever A is. So the first thing we are going to do is find A. So we have 12, so the first part 12 is equal to 5, add A. We can use inverse operations to find what A is equal to, so we can subtract 5 from both sides. So that you will be left with 7 is equal to A. So A is equal to 7 centimeters. So we know that, going through again, the red lines are all equal. So now, moving on to the next part, we need to find what side B is equal to. So changing the colour of the pen, this 9 centimeter at the top is equal to this, add this. So to find what B is equal to, we are going to do 9 is equal to 4, add B. We are going to do inverse operations to find what B is equal to. So 4 add something gives you 9. So subtract 4 from both sides. 5 is equal to B. So side B is equal to 5 centimeters. So now we have found the missing sides that we are looking for. So side A is equal to 7 and side B is equal to 5. Now we can find the perimeter because we have all of the sides. So to find the perimeter, I'm going to call the perimeter P. It is equal to 12, add 9, add 5, add 4, add 7, add 5. So using your calculator, you can put that all into your calculator. So that's all the sides that we have. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So we've got it all there. In your calculator, 12 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7 plus 5. And that will give you an answer of 42 centimeters. So again, to find the perimeter, you are adding all the sides of the shape together. So you're adding all the sides together. The sides that you don't have, you need to find, and then once you have everything, you add them all together, and that will give you your perimeter. The units for perimeter is centimeters, is the same as all the sides. So moving on to this question now, we are asked to find the perimeter of this L shape, but we don't have much information to work with. So we need to use our knowledge of this side, 15 centimeters, is equal to this plus this, and changing the colour, this side 9 centimeters is equal to this plus this. So the red parts at the top will all make, oh, let me get my pen out. The red parts at the top will all make 19 centimeters, and the green parts on the side will all make 15 centimeters. And we know that without needing to find what the sides actually are. So now to find the perimeter, all we have to do is add up all those sides. So that's 15, add 15, add 19, add 19. So perimeter is equal to 15, add 15, add 19, add 19, which gives you an answer of 68 centimeters. So just going through that one more time. To find the perimeter of this particular shape without having to find the sides, the missing sides being everything that I'm just writing as X. Knowledge of what the lengths are and what lengths are equal. So the green ones are all equal. So this 15 is equal to this, add this, and the red at the bottom is equal to the two reds at the top. Now going through a final example. When we have this shape, you've got some dashes on the sides. The dashes tell you which sides are equal, and if there's no dashes, it means it's not equal to anything. It'll be its own length. So this 5 centimeters has 2 dashes, therefore the 5 centimeters. So therefore the side opposite it, which has 2 dashes as well, is 5. The 4 centimeters has 1 dash, therefore all the other sides that have 1 dash are also 4 centimeters. So now we have all our sides. We can find the perimeter of the shape by adding up all those sides, and that is 5, add 4, add 4, add 5, add 4, add 4, and that will give you an answer of 26 centimeters. So now, as your second task, I want you to pause this video and find the perimeters of the shapes on your screen now. So pause the video. Right, the answers to the questions are appearing on your screen now. Remember, you are adding all the sides up. If you don't know all the sides and you can find the missing sides, then you work that out. You find all the missing sides and then you add them together to get your perimeter. So going through this example now, which is slightly different. The question, reading out the question, the length of a rectangle is 9 centimeters. So let's draw a rectangle out. The length is 9 centimeters. The total perimeter is 30 centimeters. Calculate the length of the width of the rectangle. So we are asked to find what the width is. So we know that the perimeter is 30 and we know that the lengths are 9. So let's add them together first. 9 add 9 is equal to 18. So that is the lengths added together gives us 18. we know that all the sides must add up to give 30. So 30 take away 18, which is the two lengths. So 30 take away 18 will give you an answer of 12. So the widths must add up to give 12, and they are the same size. So we're going to do 12 divided by 2, and that will give you an answer of 6. Adding all these sides together now, so we've got 9, add 9, add 6 will give you an answer of 30, which is the perimeter. So now I need you all to go into MathsWatch, and you have a second task that has been assigned to you, which is named Lesson 2, How do we find the perimeter of 2D shapes? So please answer those questions, and I will go through those solutions towards the end of this week.